Hi, this is a beautiful sunny day here in Perth. It's around 23, 24 degrees Celsius. It's still spring. I thought I'd come out and take my dog for a walk and give my viewers and my subscribers a news update. So I guess this is a bit of a vlog on how the build is progressing, and yeah, it's going really well. So so the first piece of news I've got is I spent several hours and scraped a few knuckles the other day installing a ProVent catch can on the LandCruiser. Now what the catch can does is it basically takes the fumes that come out of the breather, which go back into the air intake, and it puts them through a filter which separates any oil out. One of the problems that most vehicles have these days is they have to recirculate the fumes out of the engine back into the fuel system, and those fumes invariably will have trace amounts of oil, and over many thousands of kilometers those oils get deposited on the inside of the intake system, specifically the exhaust gas recirculation valve, or the EGRV I think it's called, clogging that up, and at some point you have to take it off and clean it. This eliminates that problem and catches the oil, allowing you to drain the oil off every 10,000 k's or something like that. It's just an additional way of protecting the engine, protecting the fuel system, keeping the air that goes through the through the intake clean, and free of the wet oil residues that get sucked in there. So that's the first job I've done this week. The next piece of news, I've sent the subframe, the new tray, that has gone off to be powder coated. That went last week. It should be ready in about a week. It's having a 2-coat system, a zinc primer with a top coat which is like a black crackle finish in a matte black colour. So that should look really good when it comes back. And in preparation for that, I've been fiberglassing and gel coating the marine plywood that's going on the tray. It looks really good. I'll put some pictures up so you can see what that looks like. It's quite time consuming because you have to prime the wood first, then you have to then laminate the fiberglass and then do a top coat of gel coat. So it's a 3-part system to laminate the plywood, but it gives it a more durable finish. So that's the underside of all the timber's done. The top side I'll do once it's on the when it's actually on the tray. The next piece of news I've got is I've ordered the panels. I've placed an order with a Queensland company who manufacture sandwich panels. They will manufacture them to the size that I want. They'll cut them out on a CNC machine. Excuse me, my dog's seen a bird he wants to go and play with. They'll cut them out on a CNC machine, so they'll come to me as a kit, as a flat pack kit. It's a high density polyurethane foam core with a fiberglass laminate on either side, making an extremely strong and light panel. And all the window openings and the door opening will be in there ready. So all I have to do basically is assemble the kit, install the windows, install the door, and then do the fit out. So I'm really excited about that. It's been a long time in the planning, but it's actually starting to happen. Also on top of that, I've placed an order with another company, believe it or not, in Queensland, for the supply of a 2-part aluminium extrusion, which is for the pop-top roof. So it'll have one part which sits on the top of the wall, which houses the fabric for the tent portion of the camper, and the profile that sits on top of that will have a rubber seal in it, a weather seal, and it'll also have the other part of the tent. So that system will allow me to construct the roof really easily. Yeah, that's another exciting part of the project which has come to fruition. I've also had to order some lifters to basically lift the roof up once I release the catches. So once all the parts come, I can start assembling the roof. Now that may seem a little bit backwards, but I've also been in negotiations with a company here in Perth who are going to make the canvas portion of the pop-top roof, and they've got an opening in December to make the canvas for me. So I want to have the roof ready as a unit to go to the supplier, and they can then make the canvas for the roof. So that will make the project really speed along, because once all that's done and the cabin is assembled, it's only basically a fit out after that. So although it's been slow progress to get to here, I can see things starting to really ramp up and accelerate forward. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to for my next video, I'm going to do a Q&A session, and what I would like all my viewers and subscribers to do is give me some questions, give me a few ideas of things that you'd like to know about the build, about what I'm planning to do, and I'll answer the questions in the next video. I'm planning on doing one of these Q&A sessions probably once a month, so this will be the first one that I plan on doing. It's think of some really curly questions for me, and I'm happy to answer them. My dog's pulling me towards a lamppost. He's spotted a lamppost he wants to become friends with. Alright, mate, Bronson. Right. So yeah, if you can leave your questions in the comments below, or you can email your questions to me at fastrhino@gmail.com. That is FASTRHINO @gmail.com. I'll post a link below, and you can either email them or leave them in the comments. So that's it for today. I hope that the news update has been informative, and I look forward to sharing some more of the project as the materials start to arrive. I think over certainly the next couple of weeks, as materials start to arrive, things will start to ramp up, certainly with the construction of the roof and the return of the subframe, so that I can start assembling that. One of the things that will take time is the panels. I don't think I'll see the panels till about mid to late November, but I did say that I wanted them for Christmas because I'm on annual leave and I can do a lot of work on the camper then.